What's going on, everybody? My name is Praetorian, and today I'm going to teach you how to make an XP farm from a zombie or skeleton spawner. The first thing you need is to find yourself a spawner, which I've done for you. Check out the video description for this seed number and location of the spawner that we're going to use. It's really close to world spawn, so you're not going to have to go far to find it, just in case you want to follow along with this video. Alright, here is our zombie spawner. I've currently got this world set to peaceful so I can talk to you and build in peace here. But for you, it will be nice and easy. With one single torch, you can deactivate this mob spawner. Boom, deactivated. Now, nothing is going to spawn in this while we're constructing our XP farm. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is the actual spawning room here. Now, for optimal zombie spawning, we need a room that's 9 wide, 9 deep, with 2 blocks of space above the spawner and 4 blocks of space below the spawner. So I'm going to go ahead and dig this out real quick, and I will be right back. Okay, that is done. Now, I've used iron blocks from my walls, floor, and ceiling so that it's easier for you to count. You can use whatever you want for this. You can just dig it out and leave a hole if you'd like. For the demonstration purposes though, I can't speak. It's 5 a.m. It's early. It is, again, 9 by 9 with 2 blocks above the spawner and 4 blocks below the spawner. These 2 on the top of the spawner, I'm actually going to leave there. And the reason I'm going to do that is because zombies will tend to spawn on top of the spawner. So if you don't have these blocks there, or if you leave this open, they'll spawn there, and they'll just take up the cap space of the spawner, because they'll stand on top of that, and they won't fall off until something else spawns on top of it. So keep these blocks on top, and you're going to be in a lot better shape for a much more efficient farm. All right, the next step is to, on one side of the room, build a trench, or dig a trench that is 3 blocks deep. Once you've got your trench there, you'll want to find the middle of the room, so that'll be the 5th block, and it should line right up with the spawner. And dig out 3 blocks going towards one wall away from the spawner, and then 2 blocks, and then you can go a few blocks deep with this. This is going to be the water stream that the zombies are pushed towards you in. So we'll leave it just like that. And then you're going to get yourself some water buckets. We need water sources along the entire wall opposite of your trench. That will serve to push any zombies into that trench. In the trench itself, we'll do 1 water source on either end of the trench. Now you can see that the water flows right towards the middle where we've cut out that channel for our zombies to flow. And on both sides, it just pushes them right into the channel. Now, if, like me, you've cut your channel a little bit too long, you can either kind of shorten that up by 1 block so the zombies come to this point here, which is perfectly fine. Or if you want to transfer them a little bit further, first of all, let me throw a torch in here so you can see. What you would do is use a couple signs. The first sign will go at the end of the water stream that's ending right there. Oops. Not 1. The next sign will go above the end of the water stream right here. And then you can just place yourself another water bucket on the block above the lower sign. And that will serve to continue the zombies along, so they don't just get stuck in that spot right there. Now I'm just breaking the floor. For our purpose, we will just shorten the tunnel just a hair, and this will be our spot where the zombies will kind of follow the water stream up. So instead, we're going to use 2 signs right there, because this is going to be a water column. Okay, after we've got our water streams in place and we know where we're going to be funneling the zombies up, we'll need to build ourselves a kill chamber. And I've gone ahead and done that right here. Now, this is just like a couple blocks I punched out. And actually, I'm going to go a little bit deeper on this so that I've got room to stand. But you want to make sure that you are within 16 blocks of that spawner, because if you go outside of that range, the spawner will stop working. Now, I've used tinted glass here just so that we can see what's going on inside the spawn chamber after we construct our bubble column for the zombies. But again, you don't need this tinted glass here. You can use just a solid wall or anything you'd like. It just has to be completely dark inside the chamber. And also, make sure you leave room so that you can knock out that torch without being inside the chamber, because as soon as you break that torch, zombies are going to start to spawn. And if you can't get out of the chamber, it might be a rough time for you. Okay, so we've got our water streams in place. They're all pushing the zombies to one spot. This spot here will be our water column. I've knocked these blocks out so that it goes right into the kill chamber that we've got set up here. And from this block right here, not the floor, one block up, we want to go up by 23 blocks and just build ourselves just a water column that goes up to, let's see, in our case, that would be 23 plus 31 blocks. So we want to go up to 31 blocks, and then at that point, we're going to drop the zombies. Okay, I've dug out our room a little bit further to give us some space and left a hole in the floor. Now, as I said, from this block here, that's one block above the floor, we are going to go up by 23. So that's 1, 2, 21, 22, 23. And that will leave us at 31 on the y-axis. So from here, we'll go over 2 blocks and then dig straight back down into our kill chamber here. For the water column itself, all we're going to do is build 4 walls on around where our water column will go, and we've got to make sure that there aren't any breaks in those walls. So no spaces. Just go ahead and build those all the way up to the top of that column, and then we will fill this with water sources. Now, the easiest way for us to do that, rather than bringing 30 buckets of water with us, is by placing a water source right at the top, and then we can use kelp to change the rest of the water source, or the water blocks, to source blocks. So we'll just go all the way down and use kelp and just kind of grow the kelp all the way up to the top. And now every one of those blocks is a water source block, and you did it using 1 water bucket. So super handy. Now we are going to go 1 higher, but first on the opposite side where the zombies actually fall, we're going to place a sign right there. That'll prevent the water from going down. So now we place a water source there. Water flows over. That's going to push the zombies into this hole, and they're going to fall right down into your kill chamber. Now, next, you'll need yourself a piece of soul sand. We will go all the way down to the bottom of our water column, and we're actually just going to replace this bottom block here with soul sand, and that will make our bubble column that pushes the zombies up to the top. Oh, I used soul soil. We want soul sand. Sand. Soul sand. Hello? Soul sand? Soul sand. Soul sand, why? Where'd the soul sand go? Hold that thought. Soul sand. There we go. Soul sand in the bottom of this, which will make your bubble column and shoot the... Hi, everybody. Shoot these zombies right up to the top of this water column. And let me demonstrate that. And then they will flow right over the edge to land in your kill chamber. Oh, geez, great demonstration. We're killing fish now. All right, perfect. So for your kill chamber itself, this is again something that's relatively simple. we will just build walls around this drop chute so that the zombies don't fly out everywhere. Fish apparently do, but that's okay. Okay, so we've got our spawn chamber done, we've got our bubble column done, and the zombies are falling and dying. Perfect example, right in our kill chamber. Now, this is a problem, right? Because we want to kill these zombies. But the issue that we've got is that we built this drop chamber 23 blocks plus that 1 block above the floor. So 24 blocks, and a zombie dies from 23 blocks of falling damage. So very, very simple. All you've got to do is put 2 blocks just like that under your chute, and then they'll fall and live so that you can just take a couple swings at them and kill them and collect their items and experience and whatnot. Now, for item collection, you can do the item collection as simple or as complicated as you really want. I will do a quick item collection here to give you kind of a demonstration, an idea. So we're just going to break 3 blocks on the floor, throw in a double chest, a hopper into the double chest, a rail on top of the hopper, and a minecart with hopper on top of the rail. Now that minecart will suck all the items through this block and put them right in the chest, and I'll show you that just by killing a couple of these items, these zombies. And then you can see that everything that they've got goes right into this chest, nice and easy. All right, a couple last things on this zombie XP farm. This minecart with hopper will move if you don't keep it in place. So I would just put a couple half slabs around it, and then stairs on either side to give it a nice clean look. And then also make sure that you can still open this chest. So that'll be nice and handy. Behind your kill platform, so you're going to stand here and swing towards the bubble column, I would just put an obsidian block there. Especially handy if you're going to use this for item repair. You don't want to be swinging with a pickaxe or an axe or something. Break that block accidentally, cause a whole bunch of water to spill out, bust your torches, all that kind of stuff. So if you put an obsidian block there, you can swing at these guys all day long and never have to worry about that breaking. So nice and handy. And then lastly, you will occasionally get baby zombies that pop in here. Now baby zombies are 1 block tall, so they can just kind of sneak right out and start attacking you. How to prevent that is just by using a half slab on the bottom of each of these. And then the babies can't get out. You can just stand there and swing to your heart's content without having to worry about dying. There you go. We've got a super, super simple, really quick to build zombie XP farm. If you have any questions about this farm or need any additional explanations, just drop a comment below the video. I always read and will be more than happy to help you out if you have any issues at all. If you like this video, hit that like button. It really helps out the channel, and consider subscribing for more content just like this. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I can't do it without you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.